Y'all, this story is unbelievable and will make your blood boil. So this pastor is not a pastor anymore because he is a perv who likes children. And he's been given the opportunity over and over again to do what he does. So this man was a former Texas pastor who was already out on bond after he was charged with indecency with a child in 2023. But he's been arrested yet again, and this time it's for raping a child, drop the G. And guess what he's done yet again? He's bailed out. So 70-year-old Timothy Null reportedly paid a $50,000 bond and walked free the day he was arrested in 2023. And then he was arrested on Saturday for the latest charges and walked free yet again the very next day on Sunday on a $100,000 bond. When are these judges going to quit giving bail or bond to these pervs so that they'll not have the opportunity to do this again? It makes no sense. So reportedly, Timothy was head pastor at Mount Pisgah Baptist Church. This was in Manola, and it was when he was arrested the first time. And court documents state that the latest charges from when he was arrested this past Saturday actually stem from before the last charges were, if that makes sense. So the child's family were members at the church he was a pastor at. Reportedly, the child who was involved discussed the incidents during counseling sessions. The child gave the name of the pastor who raped them and also identified him in pictures. Reportedly, the children who were involved with these cases said that he lured them into his office, his church office, with candy. Unreal. He literally did this in a church. So it was said in the 2023 case, Timothy was actually witnessed by a member of his congregation inappropriately touching a freaking 4-year-old girl who was also a member of the congregation. So the witness who saw him do that then asked her own children about the pastor's behavior and learned from her 4-year-old daughter that the pastor had touched her a few days earlier. Unreal. The incidents were said to involve different children, and the latest incident in charge of rape actually came from an incident that took place in the fall of 2022, and that was the incident that was uncovered in the therapy or counseling session. The parents reportedly told investigators they had noticed a change of behavior in their child at home around that time as well. It was said that in those counseling sessions, the girl said there was a bad guy at church who touches her belly, and she then told her mom that the man touches her all over and that she was scared of him. She then said that she thought if she told what the pastor had done to her, she would be locked up in the church office and never see her parents again. So let's go back to more than a decade ago, 2013. He was pastor at Farmington Baptist Church, and this was in Corinth, Mississippi. Then he was charged with sexual battery of a teen girl in June of 2013. Then a year later, he was indicted on sexual battery and fondling charges. During that time, he was accused of using his finger to rape a 6-year-old child. None of this stopped him from being hired as a pastor over and over again. Can someone please make this make sense? So this is like the 4th or 5th time he's been arrested for doing the crap that he does, yet he continues to get out of jail, he continues to have pastor jobs, and he's able to do these opportunities all over again. And let's just be real here. There's no telling how many other children he's done this to that just haven't come forward. He makes me irate and sick to my stomach, and I really hope that he spends the rest of his life behind bars. For more cases of dirty pastors, be sure to give me a follow, and if you're over on YouTube, be sure to subscribe.